The story of Noah's flood is a narrative shared by both the Bible and the Quran, but the two texts present starkly different accounts of its scope. According to the Bible, the flood was a global catastrophe, obliterating all life, except for Noah, his followers, and the animals aboard the ark. This depiction suggests a worldwide deluge submerging all lands and leaving no disbelievers behind. However, the Quran offers a contrasting perspective. It insists the flood was a localized event affecting only Noah's community, sparing other nations and regions untouched by the waters. The idea of catastrophic local floods is not unfamiliar. Geological and historical analyses reveal that many ancient civilizations experienced devastating floods, leading to the creation of various flood myths around the globe. Despite these numerous accounts, there is a lack of scientific evidence supporting a singular global flood event. If such an event occurred, it would have left discernible marks on the geological record accessible to modern science. The existence of diverse and thriving ancient populations post-Noah, as acknowledged by the Quran, further suggests the flood's limited geographical impact. The Quranic verses, specifically in Surah Hud 11:48, articulate that Noah was instructed to disembark from the ark with peace and blessings for those with him and for other communities. It explicitly mentions that some communities, presumably disbelievers, would prosper for a time before facing divine punishment later. This notion diverges significantly from the biblical narrative, implying that not all disbelievers perished in the flood. Instead, it recognizes that survival extended beyond Noah's immediate circle, further pointing to a localized deluge. These subsequent communities likely lived beyond the affected region and thus remained unscathed. The Quranic account underscores that Noah's mission was confined to his people, unlike the universal mission attributed to the last prophet. This clarification marks a critical distinction in understanding the flood's scale. By narrating that Noah's story contained unknown details prior to its revelation in the Quran, it emphasizes a fresh interpretation, unfamiliar to earlier cultures. Surah Hud 11:49 reinforces this claim, stressing the uniqueness of the Quranic narrative in providing these insights. This new light on Noah's flood challenges traditional views by suggesting a more confined disaster, preserving broader human history from an absolute annihilation scenario. In conclusion, the divergent portrayals of Noah's flood between the Bible and the Quran offer a fertile ground for re-examining ancient narratives and their implications. While the Bible presents a global flood narrative leading to near total extinction, the Quran's account offers a localized flood with surviving communities, presenting a layered and nuanced understanding of this ancient story. This distinction not only enriches theological discussions, but also invites a re-evaluation of historical and scientific perspectives on one of the most enduring tales in human civilization.